That's the title track to Angela Easterling's new release here on WNCW, playing some tunes live from it, and that does sound like a Loretta Lynn influence. So she could have written a song just like that.
Yeah, I love Loretta Lynn, and when I had the idea for this song, I just had to go there. I just had to go down that Loretta Lynn road.
And we have the common law husband here doing some fine guitar work,
Hey,
Brandon Turner, yeah. So she was talking about some of her influences, Loretta and Emmylou. Who are some of your influences?
I grew up listening to all the English players, Eric Clapton and Mark Knopfler and Jeff Beck, and then I got into Chet Atkins, and that made me want to start do away with the flat pick and start using the. I tried to start using a thumb pick, and that never worked for me. So I just use the thumb now.
Yeah, I can hear all those influences. Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. And how did you two meet?
We actually met via Fasu Starling McLean, who Brandon also works with. I know you know her. And I was a big fan of hers from listening to Emmylou Harris records. I had no idea she was from Spartanburg. And so when I found out she was, and she was playing around town, I went to go see her play. And just her and Brandon together, just wonderful. And I spent a couple years trying to see if he'd come play a few shows with me, but he was real busy.
Yeah.
It took a little while. And he started, we first out, we just started doing like band gigs. He played lead guitar in the band. And then we started doing some more duo stuff and going on the road together. And next thing you know, we got a little boy.
All right. Yeah, congratulations. Yeah. Is he listening now too?
I hope so. If my aunt figured out how to work the stereo, Hi, Harrison.
There you go. Oh, yeah. I heard that you were listening to WNCW a couple days ago, and one of your tunes came on.
It was Common Law Wife, yep. He was so excited, because we listen all the time, but I guess that whenever I was listening, I hadn't heard anything yet, and he was so excited. He said, that's Mommy singing. That's Mommy's song. Mommy. He was so excited. So thank you for making his day.
What else does he like to listen to?
He likes the Beach Boys and Johnny Cash and Elmo.
And Elmo. You know, hey, we'll play 2 out of 3 of those.
Yeah, but he really likes, I feel like he's like the Beach Boys since before he was born, because when he was on the way and I was going through a lot of morning sickness and stuff, I would turn on the Beach Boys, and it was the only thing that made me feel better, and I'd listen to the Beach Boys all the time. Listen to the Beach Boys in the delivery room, and now he likes the Beach Boys.
That's funny. All right. It's funny, we've talked about Emmylou Harris a couple of times, because I started off my music mix today playing some music from Danny Gatton, whose 70th birthday is today, if you were still with us. You guys know Danny?
Yeah.
Danny Gatton?
Yeah.
So he's one of those guys that not many people know, but man, he was a great guitarist. And I was talking about the musicians from the D.C. scene. Mm-hmm. Washington, D.C. is not really known for music, but then again, you had Emmylou Harris, the Seldom Scene, and the late, great Danny Gatton and all. But Emmylou at least kind of cut her teeth there.
Right.
Her first recordings there with Fasu McLean. But yeah, Spartanburg gets to claim her.
Yeah.
And a lot of other folks. So your son's growing up in a community that has a pretty rich musical tradition.
Yeah, that's true.
He's lucky.
Yeah, he is. He's very lucky, and he's got a lot of access to music with all the instruments that are around the house. He can pretty much pick up anything and play it a little bit if he wants to. So he likes to get up and sing with us too sometimes.
Oh,
let him
boy.
get up and sing
All right.
with the band, then he won't sit back down either.
Yeah. So he might show up on the next record.
Yeah,
then.
we need to teach him how to play drums so we can bring him in here and.
All right. Yeah. I think Elmo does some drum work.
Yeah.
He might, we'll see. Angela Easterling here on WNCW is playing this evening at Barley's here in Spindale, just a stone's throw from here. You take a left and your first right and your first left, and there you are.
Yeah.
So that's at 7:30, Barley's in Spindale. And then tomorrow you got an afternoon gig in Greenville. What's this Music in the Woods scene at the Paris Mountain Amphitheater?
Yeah, it's a really cool at Paris Mountain State Park, our beautiful park that we have in Greenville. They have a nice natural amphitheater out there, and they do that music series called Music in the Woods. And it's all solar powered, so all the power for all the gear comes from solar energy, which is kind of cool. So it's from 2 to 4. It's free with park admission. You can bring picnic or whatever, and Brandon will be there with me. And so we hope to see some of y'all out there.
Till it gets dark.
Until it gets, then
it
what
gets dark.
happens?
Then they cut you off. But that's why it's from 2 to 4.
Power goes out.
No. I think they have good batteries, man,
Yeah.
and they'll be able to keep it going. Don't you worry. And then you're also playing in Asheville at the Gray Eagle on
Right.
September 16th.
I'll be opening for Elin Jewell.
All
So
right.
really excited about that.
Great. That'll be a good time.